Alright, make sure I'm recording as usual. Cool. Okay. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Welcome back to Dragon Ball FighterZ walkthrough. Let's get over 9,000 and let's get started. You're probably wondering why I'm doing Dragon Ball FighterZ. Well, because I want to finish up the D section. There was maybe a total of 5 games, and after these total 5 games, we're going to move on to the new games that just came on PlayStation Plus. So, alright. And this time, you'll actually get a little bit more commentary this time. Now, let's rock on! That's how you do a title. Alright. Are you guys pumped up? I'm freaking pumped up. Let's get to it. Gosh, I'm so pumped up. Yeah. I'm pumped up. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna do a special episode for pretty much Dragon Ball FighterZ. So let's just get straight to it. And of course, I'm playing. What's that one? Gogeta? I think it's Gogeta. Oh, look, Piccolo. Piccolo when he was in civilian gear. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. People have done it before, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and perform the supers of every character. I thought I wasn't gonna get Android 21, but here she is. And she actually plays pretty well. Is she worth the $5 to just get her? Absolutely no, absolutely not. I think she's basically this character if she was the good character. It's exactly the same character, so I don't get why she's in a lab coat. But I think we got all the characters. There's not going to be any new DLC coming from Dragon Ball FighterZ because they moved on to Dragon Ball Kakarot and Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Wait, no, they already did Dragon Ball Xenoverse too. They're just really focused on Dragon Ball Kakarot, so hopefully we won't get any more DLC because I've got every single character. So guess what? We are going to basically do a legit supers. What am I on? Now I gotta actually check while I'm selecting a character. Because I think this is part 3. Because we did a part 2. I think this is part 3 of the supers. I'm kind of just double checking myself because I want to be consistent. I think it is. I think it is. I feel like it is. Just double checking myself. Okay, yeah, this is the super. So, this is technically part 3, and we're going to try to do all this in one video. If not, I am willing to do a part 4 just to finish all the supers. But just like other people who have done it before, I'm going to rate my opinion of the supers for each freaking character. Yes, that's right. It's going to go from 1 to 10. So, let's get this started.
I'm the Turtle Hermit.
Okay. Old man Roshi.
Gogeta!
I'm Gogeta. I'm what happens when Goku and Vegeta fuse.
Gogeta's awesome. Trust me.
Goku! Hi! I'm Goku.
OG Goku. You know, before he got Super Saiyan. Do this one. And we're gonna change this outfit. Because he's literally the guy who taught us Kamehameha. Without Kamehameha, Goku would not be as boss as he is now. That's okay. And yeah, that's fine too.
Select your fighter.
And we don't care about the rhythm, we're just getting to this.
Change the course of history.
Cool.
Select stage. World Tournament Arena.
Alright, let's commence the Super Ultra.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess.
I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped to do the supers because now I got all of the characters and all their supers. I know how to do them pretty easily. So, alright, let's do it. Okay, first special move, but really his ultra move, the greatest Kamehameha. Let's see it.
This right here is the greatest.
Excellent.
Okay, so now I can actually give a legit of what I thought about the super. Master Roshi's greatest Kamehameha, out of 10, I'm gonna give that an 8. I love the art style when he basically goes all steroid junkie, and he's literally the grandfather of the guy who taught Goku Kamehameha. So that little, pretty much alluding and going back to the Dragon Ball Z and kind of Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball. Yeah, seeing him get all kind of steroid junkie and pumped up like that, it's a nice little detail and a great nod to what's come in the past. Plus, he's the grandfather doing Kamehameha. It's so iconic. So yeah, I give it an 8. It's nothing like spectacular, not like this next guy I'm going to be playing, but I give it an 8. I think it's respectable enough. Okay, Gogeta. Oh, I know what I'm going to give this one, but I love doing it every freaking time. Alright.
This next one's gonna wipe
I might do it twice. And I love his ending move. Oh, sick!
this strong.
Ew! That's my crap. That's my crap. 10, absolutely 10. The art style for this is just fantastic. The whole thing. Pretty much even when he does his full power, or oh, sorry, that's wrong one. But wait, do I have it? Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, when he does his meteor explosion, it's still cool. It's still fantastic. It's still kind of a great setup. But even when it finishes, it's the ending part when he basically his eyes shakes and the animation just goes all tied up to 11. Yeah, he's doing his ultimate Kamehameha in the coolest fashion ever. It's a 10. It's a 10 because of the animation alone. And it's Sean just pretty much doing his classic Kamehameha, but it's still iconic with the animation. I gotta do it again because it's so cool. I'm sorry.
Having some trouble.
Amazing.
Alright.
Here goes.
I love doing this move every single time. It's such a cool move.
This one's gonna wipe you off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
Kamehameha.
I like when his eye shakes too. It's just they definitely put the care and work in that animation. There's no freaking way it should have worked, but it worked so well. 10. Alright. Alright, the OG Goku. I'm gonna do the Kaioken. Because of like nostalgic and I might be biased, I give the Kaioken a 9 as always. Because it's the original Kaioken. But Super Spirit Bomb. Man, I can't talk today.
Can't beat me.
Okay, so I might be a little biased on that one, but I'm gonna give it an 8. It's not as great as like Master Roshi or Gogeta is a 10 out of 10. Freaking 10 out of 10. Here's about 8 out of 10. The original Goku from Dragon Ball Z. It's the animation. The animation makes up for it. It's nothing spectacular. It's just an AoE. It's just an AoE attack, but it's great for nostalgia because it's pretty much from when Goku fought the original Vegeta when they were not Super Saiyan. So points for, I might be biased, but points for the Super Spirit Bomb just because it nods back to when Goku and Vegeta first fought. So iconic. Love that moment every moment. It's great for like nostalgic and childhood memories, but it's not the greatest move. I will admit, it's not the greatest move, but for nostalgic's sake and for bias, yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's worth an 8 out of 10. Okay, moving on to the other characters. I love Gogeta's move. I kind of wanted to do it one more time, but we gotta move on to the other characters. Gogeta's move is fire. It's legendary and it's fire. You guys know it. I know it. The audience know it. Let's face it. Alright, Tien time.
I'll show you the nice choice. Guess I'm gonna have to screw it. All right, no holding back then.
Well, like the Abridged series that ended sadly years ago. It's Krillin time. Okay, we'll just play that thing.
Time to show you how.
Select stage, West City.
Okay, this West City, I think that's from Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Rumble.
I hate to say it, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super. I am very much aware of it. I know Goku goes Ultra Instant. I know about Jiren. But I haven't watched the show entirely. Kind of pisses me off. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. Alright. Okay. Now, Tien's special move. Neo Tri-Beam. Okay, it's simple, but it's not like anything like top tier. I think it's a 6 or a 7. It's teetering between a 6 and a 7. Again, the presentation is good. The presentation is good, and the animation is still fantastic for everybody. Tien is no exception. It's just that the move is over too quick that I can't really give a specific opinion. Yeah, it's just like something cooler should have happened, but oh man. Okay, this music's pretty fire. I like it. Like the violin. Anyway, 6 between a 7. It's not bad. It's just like it's over too quick before I can actually formulate an opinion. It's short but sweet. Yeah, between 6 and 7 is pretty appropriate. It's cool, but it's nothing special. Okay.
What are you doing, Jiaozu? Jiaozu! Are you?
Because it's a great nod from the original Dragon Ball Z when they fought Nappa and Vegeta. Yes, I am a Dragon Ball Z fan, obviously. Because I'm biased, I'm gonna give it a 9 because I love that reference and I like that what was it? Yeah, the Farewell Tien, I give it a 9. Yeah, I think I'll give it a 9. It's because it's a great nod, and I watched the episode of Dragon Ball Z, so when that actually happened, it was actually pretty sad, and I actually liked it. Yeah, so making me actually nostalgic for that episode, which I actually like that episode, it's better than his first Ultra. I prefer that one, because it just feels more in line with Tien's character. Yeah, I actually like that one. Plus, I like his friend, too, so yeah, I think that's something else. Okay.
And now what you've all been waiting for!
Yamcha time! Okay, this is Ultimate Wolfgang Fist. Here we go. I wanted to give it a 9, but it's nothing special. It's better than Tien's Ultra. I give it an 8. Because it's so stylish. It's because it's stylish, and it makes Yamcha cool again. I think it's 8's appropriate. It's cool. It's cool, and the animation that's when he's doing all those moves are pretty cool too. It's just something we've seen before too, so maybe that's why it takes it down 2 points. But It's still 8 out of 10. It just redeems Yamcha to be cool again. And I'm sad. Okay, moving on to Krillin.
Let's do this! I'll show you what I'm...
6. Yeah, 6. I don't hate Krillin. I actually like Krillin. He'll always be iconic, pretty much DBZ fighter, of course. I think, yeah, 6, because that's nothing spectacular. The animation is still fantastic, like the other ones. But when you compare it to Master Roshi and who we just saw up to pretty much Tien to Yamcha, this is nothing. I think his may be the worst. Maybe the worst. For now. I think his is the worst for now. Yeah, I think the animation's great. I just didn't think that was all great. I think 6 is pretty much appropriate for that one. Yeah, it's not like, wow, not like Gogeta. Gogeta is my top 1 so far. I love Gogeta's. Gogeta's move it makes me excited to do this move. Alright, so, Goku. Okay.
I too once had a family I deeply cared about.
What an unexpected thrill.
Actually, the actor for Frieza is dead. Was this his last game? I think this was his last game. And then he did Dragon Ball Super, that Broly movie, but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Select your fight hit, Goku Bardock.
Ready.
Select stage, Land of the Kais.
The original costume is fine. Okay, so
It's time to face your opponent.
I really like doing the supers. There's only been one I've been disappointed with. It's really Krillin, but it's... I mean... I was kind of being generous. 6. Okay, gotta do his famous scream. I always like Sean screaming. I don't know why. It's just so... It's so boss. Okay, Meteor Smash. It's because of Sean. I might be biased, but it's because of Sean. It gets a 9. Straight up. Not only because I really like Super Saiyan 3, his Super Saiyan 3. It's so cool. Not only because he gets to use that, and he does his Warp Kamehameha, which I like that he started doing in the later installments, but it's Sean's scream when he does it. It's so cool. So, with the animation, Sean screaming, the Warp Kamehameha, and the ending blow, and just kind of how cool it looks, it's a 9. Easy a 9. I might be biased, but that's fine. Wow, that music's fantastic.
Give me your best.
Alright, so Android 21's was actually surprising, so I'll show you.
This is all of my power!
Okay, this is Appetizing Rush.
To suffer!
Fantastic.
I gotta admit, that one surprised me. Even though I think her design is just so generic and plain, her ultras are freaking cool. I have to give that one an 8 because it's also like Yamcha's. Stylish, flashy, a great lead up and great execution, and great ending too. I think her first ultra is actually pretty good. I think an 8's appropriate. It's something we've seen before, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of surprising for her, considering her very generic design. Okay, excellent full course. Here we go.
Fantastic.
I gotta get that. I like it better. I like that one better. So I'll give it an 8 because I like the build-up. I have no complaints with that, but I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's not like Gogeta. Gogeta is like top tier. He's my top tier, 10 out of 10, no question. Her second move, 8 because I liked it, but it's not Gogeta top tier, but it's still good. I like her ending too. The animation was pretty freaking cool. It's so cool. It's better than the first one, and it ends with her in a very badass way. Yeah, I think that's pretty appropriate. 8 out of 10. She has actually good ones. Okay, so now let's go with Frieza.
Give me your best.
Okay, so Nova Strike is 1.
Shut you up for good. Maximum power.
I mean, it's a great callback to when he buffs up in the... We call it the Namek Saga. It's just him buffing up and just kind of like doing a ground pound. That's it. I hate to say it, I have to give it like a 3 or a 4. 3 to 4. It's not better than Krillin. That's kind of shocking. But it's nothing special. It's over and it's just not like satisfying. I got nothing more to say. It kind of sucked. Alright, so let's go with Goku.
I know this sounds cheap, but just call me Golden Frieza.
Maximum power.
I like that one better. It's much better than what he got for his first Ultra. His second Ultra is much better. Plus, it's a great nod to Dragon Ball Super. I don't think it's 8, but I think I can give it a 7. Because of the animation and just the fact that there's a Gold Frieza.
That won't do.
Yeah. Frieza doesn't have the greatest Ultra, but that one is better than Krillin's Ultra, the Gold Frieza. I do like it.
Select your fighter.
Alright, how much time we got? Yeah, 21 minutes. We're doing good. Okay. Now, Kid Buu.
Kid Buu.
I'll make sure to take really good care of you.
Nappa.
Looks like it's finally my turn.
Man, they should have missed opportunity. They should have used Ghost Nappa for Nappa. Man, missed opportunity. Darn it. Ah, well. Maybe next time, if they get a sequel.
Select your fighter. Gohan. Vegeta.
I'll fight too.
Select.
I don't think there was going to be a sequel for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I would be excited if there was. I just don't think they're going to do it. I think Our System Works is too busy with Guilty Gear Strive, pretty much the sequel for not Blaze Blue. Oh wait, or maybe there is. And then Grand Blue too, that's getting a sequel. They're just busy. And then DFN Duel, if they are still doing that. I think that's another thing. Alright, Kid Buu time. Or the guy who literally killed all the heroes almost. I think he did. I think he straight up did. I think he's the only hero, or only villain that killed, I think, everybody. Well, anyway. Yeah, you guys might think I might get that, like, Frieza, like 3 or 4. No, I'm a little biased, because even in the original one, it was cool, because it was just like, you're so screwed kind of thing. 8. I actually like it. I like the execution, and I might be a little biased, but it's a great callback to when he literally blew up planet Earth. And that was just so shocking, because he killed most of the heroes, including Gohan! Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'll give it an 8. I just like the presentation and animation, and great callback to when he literally blew up the planet. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Plus I like Kid Buu. I'm a little biased, so that probably is. Alright, body change. Okay, I might be a little biased on that one, but because I saw the Namek Saga, I gotta give it an 8. I like that it is actually thrown in there because that's what Captain Ginyu actually did, and it's a great callback. Great callback, I like the animation of how they did it. It's just a great callback to that episode. Plus, yeah, and plus I like when he actually does body transfer because you can actually fight as pretty much the opposite character. I think that's pretty much a bonus with the great callback. I give it an 8. I think it's a great callback to that episode. And just the fact that you can fight against a person who's pretty much OP, that kind of gives you such an advantage. I love that. Okay, together we are Ginyu Force. I know I'm gonna get that. Because I saw that episode, I'm gonna be biased, but I gotta give it a 9 out of 10. I like that episode. It's so ridiculous, but it's so Ginyu. I gotta give it a 9 out of 10 because I like it's much better than the first one, and the fact that they took the time to put the animation of the actual Ginyu pose. That's kind of the cherry on top. It's just a better, and plus it's a better scale too. It's a better Ultra. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. It's biased, but I actually like that episode. And I like that move. I know. Plus, I like how the setup and their ending pose. The ending pose is cherry on top. It's a great Easter egg. Okay. Okay. Now, Ghost Nappa. If you know that reference.
This is the end! This is my best technique!
Yeah, that was a great callback to when Nappa and Vegeta arrived to Earth the very first time. I just don't think it's anything special. So, I give it a 6, kind of like Krillin. I think it's better than Krillin because it's a great callback and the animation is pretty good. It's just nothing special though. Yeah, pretty much Gogeta is my favorite one so far. It's the eye shape. It's the eye shape with his animation. It's just like, oh, he's going legendary. Oh, I was like, he's gonna kill people. I just like that eye shape. It's just like, they didn't have to have that little dance in the detail. That eye shape is just so cool. Ah, I'm such a nerd.
I am the strongest in the universe!
You know, it's kind of ironic. Vic was pretty much charged, well, he was charged with, yeah, but...
It wouldn't be much fun to kill you just yet. I
Okay.
want you to suffer first.
So, is this guy from, like, GT? I never seen him before. The last guy.
I'm really getting it. I am a warrior.
I mean, if you're a Dragon Ball fan... Now,
Select stage. Land of the Kais.
okay, so... Super Baby 2. I feel like he's from Dragon Ball GT. I just get that feeling. He just feels like something from GT. No one watched GT. I mean, people did watch GT, but let's face it, compared to Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, who's gonna watch GT? Just for the story, I guess. Hey, okay. Alright, so... Of course, I have to do a Vegeta move. Let's see what this will get. Galaxy Breaker.
The Saiyans are a race of warriors. You
It's-
are nothing.
It's simplistic, it's over before you... It's great animation. I give it an 8 because of nostalgic sake. I do like it. I don't think it's anything spectacular, but just because I'm pretty biased about Vegeta, Vegeta's kind of dope, so I do like that. It's over pretty quickly, so maybe that's why it's taken down 2 notches. I would have given it a 7, but I like Vegeta. So that's why I'm a little biased, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because I did like the animation. Okay, moving on to the... Oh, wrong one. Alright, let's see what Brawley looks like. This is not the original Brawley, this is the Super Brawley. If you guys didn't know that. Okay, Gigantic Roar. Oh shit!
Fantastic.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh crap! That tops even Gogeta. That's on par with you. Yeah, that's on par with Gogeta. I'm gonna do it again because I love his move. Wow, that's so cool.
This strong.
I like when he shows the red light when in that shadow. That's a cool attention to detail. It's like Vegeta's. but it's cool. It fits him so well for all. It's a 10 out of 10. I highly enjoy it so much. It's not just the presentation. It's not just the animation. It's not just when Brawly just goes literally just all like he's just rage incarnate. It's that little shadow effect with the that red tail that you are screwed. It's just so cool. Yeah. I think Gogeta is still my favorite, but I think it's on par with Gogeta. It's just so good. Arc system works. Keep making Ultras. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I love everything about that. Okay, now let's do Super Baby 2. Okay, Revenge Death Ball. Let's see how this is.
will have our revenge! Revenge Wonderful!
It's better animated than a few people with kind of AoE attacks, but I think I'm gonna give that like a 5. 4 to 5. It's cool for the setup, it's just not great for the execution. It is good for the animation, it's good for the animation style, it's just not, I don't know, it's just not great. Yeah, it's nothing, it's just like, for this character, I don't know, not great. Alright, the Great Ape Assault. Okay then! He got Land the Apes, eh?
Nice!
9! I can give it a 9. It's much better than the first one. Basically, he turned into the apes that we already seen in the original series. Not just that, but it's so cool looking. The animation for the apes are pretty cool looking. He does some pretty damaging effects. I like that he laughs while he's beating the crap out of you. 9 out of 10. I like the presentation, and I like his, pretty much he's laughing at you while he's beating the tar out of you. Yeah. But my favorite out of the 3 was definitely Brawly. Just that red tail, like, oh, you are so screwed, basically. Okay, so, alright, Goku from GT. Why they didn't put the Goku from the original Dragon Ball is beyond me, but hey, we can deal.
Oh, I'm all small now.
Android
Let's have some
17!
fun. This is a game after all.
Wow, meta.
Bardock!
Change the future. You'll see.
Select your fighter,
I'll
Vegeta!
beat anyone.
Broly!
Monster.
Gohan!
No problem.
Select
Okay.
stage, West City! Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble!
Yeah, overall, I've been enjoying most of the supers. There have been like a few not as great, but guys, you can definitely leave a comment of your favorite super, or who is your favorite Dragon Ball character. Okay, so now let's do Goku GT, which I didn't hate his character, I just think he was just in a... I think he was a good character in a bad show. Nothing against GT, I think it probably was good for a few things. I just don't think it holds a candle to Super and Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball. I hate to say it, I don't think it's that great. You guys might disagree with me, but that's my opinion. Anyway. Oh, shoot!
Outstanding!
Little man got big. That's a 9. Okay, what was that move? Dragonfish Explosion. Even if I'm not a fan of GT, that just kind of redeemed GT. Basically, Goku just goes basically his original form, but pretty beast mode. I give it a 9 out of 10. I love the presentation, like the animation, I like how small Goku goes into big Goku, and it kind of like, I feel like it's like a callback to maybe the Bucks are when he's basically like that. You know what? It's a 9 out of 10. I like the presentation. I like Sean at the very end, and it's so boss. Kind of redeems GT a little bit. Makes me actually want to watch it, if he does that move. Which he doesn't. Alright. About a 6 or... no, 6. Because I like the original Goku from the DBZ Super Spirit Bomb. It's the same exact move, and I like the animation, but I like the original Goku's Super Spirit Bomb, it just feels like more desperation. Him, he just looks like he's just having a jolly good old time. Nothing wrong with that, it's just, I don't know. Nothing special about it. I love his first move. Oh yes, Dragonfish Explosion is so cool. It's so cool. I got no complaints on that one. Okay, so Super Electric Strike. Let's do it.
Don't hold this against Super Electric Strike.
It's cool. It's just it's over too quickly. I like the setup. It's just over too quickly. I think a 6 is appropriate. Sorry, Andrew said. Andrew. Oh, sorry. Android 17. It's just not great. It's just it's over too quickly. I liked how it's set up. It's just over quickly. I don't like that.
Trust me, wretch!
6 out of 10. I think it's appropriate. Okay, Revenge Assault.
You're the one who's gonna die!
Wonderful!
I might be biased and I like Bardock, but because of the setup and how hard-hitting that Bardock's going, he's just going 100%. 8 out of 10. I like the execution, and I like how it ended too. It just feels like something that Bardock would do. I think 8 out of 10. I like it. And I don't think it's just like Gogeta or Broly Super's move. Oh man, that's so... What the eye? That's so... Gosh, that's so cool. Okay. 8 out of 10. I think Bardock deserves 8 out of 10. Alright, Goku.
Select your fighter!
Alright, now moving on to the Saiyans.
This is what it looks like to go beyond a Super Saiyan God!
I used a time machine to come back from 20 years in the future.
Just like Back to the Future?
Gohan!
Now it's my turn!
Alright, Gohan time.
Select your fighter! Broly! Goku! Broly!
Karate!
Broly before he got juiced up, Broly when he was juiced up. Irony.
Select your stage! Rocky Field! Brace yourself for the coming battle!
Now, do I like the Broly Super or the Broly from the original one? I mean, the Broly from the original one, he was just like, he was insane and just nightmare incarnate. But the Broly from Super, I like the character development they did for him. I actually like him. Maybe I like Super slightly more in terms of his character? But anyway. Alright, Kaioken times 10 with the Kamehameha and the ball attack. Oh, that's so sick! Oh! Yeah. Okay. 10 out of 10. I like that he's doing... It's basically pretty much Goku going his... the blue hair... That's part of Super, so I'm not familiar with it. I'm familiar he goes blue hair and red hair, but... Not only do I like the move that he does, like Warp Warp Kamehameha, he does the times 10 Kaioken, which I always love his Kaioken. He combines those, and then he does pretty much a Dragon Fist right up to your face. The animation is so fantastic, from the animation to Sean screaming. I love when Sean screams. From that, and basically he has that pretty much Dragon Fist towards the end while he's doing his Kaioken. Plus the whole, when he does Kaioken is so good. Everything from the lead up from the beginning to the end is just perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. I don't think it's Gogeta top tier, but I think it's 10 out of 10. I just love the animation for it. Yeah, I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Greater than that of a Super Saiyan God!
Alright, Trunks time. Okay, let's see if I can get this move right.
You need to be stopped!
Kills him.
Goodbye! Erase you completely!
Excellent!
I hate to say it. I think we're gonna give Trunks a 6. Like the animation, like the setup. I just think it was pretty generic for Trunks. I kind of wish he did this hand thing, which he does have that as a super move, but I kind of wish he did it better Ultra. Or something with his sword. I don't know, missed opportunity. 6 out of 10. I like Trunks. I just think that was a missed opportunity.
This isn't good.
Okay, Gohan time. Played by Kyle Hooper.
Excellent!
Okay, just because of nostalgic, yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. I like Gohan. That might make me biased, but I always like Gohan. I just felt like he was the hero that basically was just screwed over, but I'm glad he got his own movie too, that with Piccolo recently. And he's played by Kyle Herbert. That doesn't hurt anything. He's played by Kyle Herbert. It doesn't hurt anything. Apart from that, I do like basically Gotenks is part of that too when he's doing his Kamehameha. It just shows a little bit of blurry love, but it's not even very. I like it. I think it's worth the 9 out of 10. People might be biased on that one, but I think it's a 9 out of 10. Okay. Vegeta time.
Vegeta!
I'm Super Vegeta! Perhaps you will be able to assist me in my war.
Okay. 41 minutes. Sounds about
What
right.
I wanted to do.
Select your fun! Vegeta! Drop! Cooler!
None can be my...
Select the stage! Galactic Arena!
Alright. Here we go.
The battle's about to start! Good luck!
Alright, so now... Here we go. Alright, Vegeta does actually have a good move. Also like when Vegeta screams too. Alright, here we go. Alright, final flash.
Wonderful!
I might be a little biased too. Again, this is something I'm pretty biased on, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's because I like Vegeta, but I like the animation, I like the setup. His final flash is pretty cool. But his Super Saiyan Blue, when he basically does that, is so cool. 9 out of 10. I don't think it's to the caliber of basically Goku when he's Super Saiyan, but it's still cool because it's Vegeta and he's basically just putting all the stops in it. 9 out of 10. I like it. I like that move. It's an iconic move. Super.
I'll make this quick.
Alright.
You here shall be destroyed!
It's a great callback to what he does to Team Gohan in the Skeleton spoiler. Sorry. I give it 8 out of 10 because I like the whole setup that he's basically building his energy from the solar or from the sun to do a Kamehameha, but we've seen it before. I like its execution and I like the animation. It's enough to give it an 8. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
You two can handle this on your own.
Alright, Android 18. Excel dance.
This is over. Bye.
Now, see Android 17, that's what your move should have been like. Something cool like that, but you just get kind of a short, kind of cool looking move, but it's just wasted. Android 18 clearly had the better move than you. I give it a 9 out of 10. I like how she's paired with Andrew, what the freak? Why am I saying that? Android 17. I like that they're synchronized, and I like the ending move too. It's just so cool. It's better. It's cool to like combo attacks that Yamcha and some other people have done, but hers is the coolest. I give it a 9 out of 10. I like that synchronized. I don't know, that was cool. I like that one. Like I said, it's not too basically Goku's Blue
Select your fighter!
or basically Gogeta or freaking Bardock from Super. So far, there's only been 3 that are basically 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, Android 16.
Android
Looks like
16!
I will have to fight.
Okay, seriously, why did they have Android 21 as who looks like a demon, and then one lab coat. I just feel like maybe the lab coat wasn't necessary. That's just so lazy.
Android
Who's going to
21.
fight me?
Plus, I like her design better in this one compared to this one. This one looks so generic. It looks like they actually tried in this one. Really.
Broly.
Power is rising. It's overflowing.
Oh, Broly.
Select your fight.
You have a special technique.
Goku.
Just so you know.
Android
A smart
18.
choice, as always.
Select stage. Planet Namek.
Ah, Planet Namek. Where most of our heroes actually could straight up die. Goku actually did almost die. Can't wait to play Jiren. Can't wait to play Jiren. Because I'm curious at what his super looks like. He has such a basic design, but he looks so badass. Anyway. Okay, so Android 16? Okay, let's see. Hail Flash maximum output. Let's see. Oh, dude!
Excellent.
I don't know why I like that. I don't know why I like that. Ooh, man, because it's like, you know what? Make it fair. Between an 8 to 9, I like its execution. I love how it ended. I like the animation with it, and I like how it just goes kind of like, oh, screw all this kind of thing. I like that one. Between 8 and 9, because I'm not really sure how it, if I would give it a 9. Between 8 and 9, I think it's appropriate. Last resort.
Predictable. I have no other option.
Oh, man! That's cool. But it's simple. Maybe 8? 8 because it's over too quickly. I like how it's executed, and I like the explosion that we get after that. I just think it's just over too quickly that I can't really give it like a solid 9. 8. In terms of explosion, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, Android Ultras are actually pretty good. Anyway. Okay then. Sweet Tooth.
Are you ready?
Hold on. Let me see if I can get this one.
Are you ready? I'm sorry.
Maximum power.
Let's see, because of how ridiculous it is, 7 out of 10. I like how the execution and how it ended. I just don't think it's anything spectacular. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about, but it's not bad. I just felt like Android 21 when she has the lab coat is much better in terms of animation or her ultras. Is that crazy? No, I feel like I'm crazy. What is it? Okay, excellent full course. Let's see what we can do.
Maximum power.
Okay, hold on.
I wonder what you taste like.
Okay,
Power.
hold on.
There you are. Gotcha.
I kind of want to do the move.
Here comes my power.
Maximum
Are you
power.
wonder how you taste? Fight's not over. I'll show you. Really good. Ow!
Maybe if we had a bigger opponent. You know what? Yeah, I'm curious enough to see if we have a bigger opponent and see what happens. Yeah, okay. Let's see what it's all about.
Select your fighter.
Sylvia first, Broly, and Cooler.
Strongest in the universe!
Select your fighter.
This time we're gonna have a tall opponent, so like Broly. That's fine.
Corrupt!
Go Vegito.
All right!
Seriously, Broly has the stupidest. Broly from. Yeah, Broly from the original one, he has the stupidest backstory. He's a cool character, And I'm glad DBZ Abridged acknowledged it. He's so cool, but he has the stupidest backstory ever, let's face it. Gosh, he really does. DBZ Abridged did it best. He's so cool, but he's so dumb. He is! Okay, now we should be able to perform her second special move. There we go. Ah, darn it, I gotta give it an 8. I like the whole setup. I like how it's executed. It's basically Android 21 did copy this Android 21 in terms of her just blasting right in your face. But I like how she slides down and just does a cool move. It's an 8 out of 10. I like that one. Compared to the other one, I think it's much better. It's more flashier. I don't know. Well, anyway.
I'm the one to kill you.
Okay, so gigantic meteor.
I'll put you out of your misery.
6 out of 10. Nothing against this Brawly, but the Brawly from Super just had the cooler animation. His is kind of just so generic compared to that. His is like beast tier, Brawly from Super, compared to this Brawly. It's just, yeah, the animation's cool, and I like how he's laughing like highly. It matches this Brawly that we're used to, but I think, yeah, 6 out of 10. It's just kind of, it's like, it's a cool AOE, and I like the whole color scheme and all that, but it's just nothing special. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 6 out of 10. It's not been great. It's better than Krillin's and most of anybody with a 6, but anyway. Atomic Supernova.
Maximum power! Maximum power!
You don't stand a chance! Scream all you like! I will still
Amazing!
Okay, so that was the Atomic Supernova. It was cool, but it's nothing great. 7 out of 10. At least they tried. I felt like they tried on Cooler. Because he's cooler. Ha! Anyway, had to do it once. 7 out of 10. Nothing special about that one, but it's not bad. Okay, so this is... Who is this? Such a generic name. I think he's from GT.
No one, and I mean no one, hurts my friends.
Oh yeah, OG Goku. You know, with the new form. Because how many forms does Goku have? Literally, Goku makes up a good majority of the cast. That's funny. Yes, the fusion counts.
I'm a martial artist too, you know.
You know, I appreciate Vidal's in this. I actually like Vidal.
Select your fighter! Super Baby 2! Goku Black! Cooler!
Frieza is nothing compared to me.
Select stage!
Alright.
Rocky Field!
I already know I'm gonna give Ultra Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku's
It's time
move
to face your
a 10 out of 10. I know I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I might be biased, but I like Goku's new form. I knew when it was first introduced in Super, I was just like, wait, Goku has a new form? I was like, okay, what is it then? I was like, oh, this is new. I just like Goku's new design. It's just so boss. Anyway, I might be biased, but anyway, let's see this, guys. Needle Light Shower. Cool. I like the presentation, I just didn't like the execution. 6 out of 10. I mean, it was cool looking, it just wasn't anything great. Alright. Ultra Instant Goku. So many needs starting from this guy. Alright, Silver Dragon Blast. Let's do it.
This is everything I've got.
God. Oh, man.
Excellent!
I'm biased. I know, it's Sean screaming. I always appreciate it. So, because of the animation look cool too, it's Ultra Instant Goku, which is a fantastic design, by the way. It's 10 out of 10 for me. It's biased. I know it's biased. You guys it might not be all that great to you, but it's just the fact that the execution from the beginning to the end, it's just engaging. 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. It's biased. And I know it. I don't care.
My turn.
And we're at the 55-minute mark. I knew we were. There's no way we're going to do all the characters in one video. I'm impressed that we got this far. Alright, Justice Rush.
Get ready.
Amazing!
8 out of 10, because I like that it's also an ultra combo where everybody's using their fists and arms. Like, that's basically Yamcha did. But I like that one slightly better. It's like to the caliber of Android 18. I think it was Android 18. But yeah, I like that Gohan is in his attire from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I appreciate that one because it's working with Gohan, and I like that one. I do actually, I admit, I like that one. Hold on. Okay, so now let's do her move. Yeah, I like that one. I do like that one. It's not better than the first one because that one was just stylish, flashy. It's cool that Gohan was part of her move, so that made it cool too. I think that was cool enough. I like that one. I think it's about a 7. Because it's cool to see Gohan just help her out, and I like that. I just don't think it's anything like it was as cool as the first Ultra. So, yeah, I think the 7 is appropriate. Okay, so guys, we'll be right after the short commercial because we're getting close to an hour, so I would say stay tuned, but we're going to do this immediately after. It's going to be pretty quick.